What's up, guys? Mr. Yates here. Today we're going to be taking a look at picture graphs. Picture graphs are one way that we can look at a certain set of data. Sometimes we call picture graphs pictographs, so be ready if you hear both those terms. Let's take a look at the data behind me. Now, I made this up, but this is a look at what some of our students voted on as their favorite baseball team. So they had a chance to vote for the Yankees, the Red Sox, the Mets, or the Phillies. Now, the most important thing with a picture graph or pictograph, or any graph for that matter, is this thing down here at the bottom. It's called a key. It might be in different places depending on what type of graph you're looking at, but always make sure before you look at any graph at all, that you make sure you take a look at the key, because there's going to be some really valuable information there that you're going to need in order to answer questions about that graph. So let's take a look at the key on this graph. So the key says, each baseball, there's little baseballs I drew, equals 4 votes. So if we're taking a look at the Yankees, and we're pretending that these are votes that students took on if the Yankees were their favorite team, the Yankees did not receive 1, 2, 3 votes. If I didn't look at the key, I might look at that and say, the Yankees only had 3 votes, but that's not true, because we looked at the key. Each one of these baseballs is 4 votes. So we have a little bit of math to do. So if each one of these baseballs is 4 votes, let me skip count by 4s and find out how many students actually voted for the Yankees. So I would have 4, 8, 12. I'm just going to write that right on the side here. 12 students voted for the Yankees. Okay, that's fair. That's a bunch of students. Let's take a look at how many students voted for the Red Sox. I see 1, 2, 3 and a half. A lot of things to think about here, huh? Well, first I know it's not really 3.5 because each one of those baseballs counts as 4 votes. So I know that the actual amount of students that voted for the Red Sox are 4, 8, 12 and a half. So if one baseball equals 4 votes, how many votes would half of a baseball equal? Did you say 2 votes? That's a good call. So half a baseball would be 2 votes, because if full baseball is 4 votes, half of that's going to be 2. So let's count that one more time. 4, 8, 12, and then 2 more makes 14 students. Okay, cool. Let's take a look at the Mets. 1, 2 baseballs, so I know those are 4 votes each, so 4, 8. 8 students voted for the Mets. And lastly, the Phillies. Maybe we have some Bryce Harper fans here. They have 1.5. Well, I know that one baseball is 4 votes, and we already found out that half of a baseball is half of that, so 2 votes. So 4 and 2 is 6. Excellent. And then when we take a look at this data, we can see that the student's favorite team, and Mr. Yates' favorite team, was the Red Sox with 14 votes.